Live from the East Memphis studios of KWAM, this is the Earl Farrell from Memphis Show. From humble beginnings in Odessa, Texas, he's been all over the Western Hemisphere, a radio and TV veteran, former restaurateur, and one-time male model. He's Earl Farrell, and he calls Memphis his home. This is the Earl Farrell from Memphis Show. And now, here's your host, Earl Farrell.
And thank you very much, and welcome to the show. We're coming to you live from Arlington this afternoon. I'm sitting here with my good friend Bob Wilson, CEO and managing partner of 8 Saga Port Alliance. And this is something we talked about a couple of weeks ago. You came by the studio, and it's the kindness revolution. And we're going to be talking about it a lot today.
Well, we're happy to have you out here, Earl. We always are having you out here, and we're really excited to be involved in the kindness revolution.
We've got a lot of guests that are going to be coming in from a lot of different places. But that's really, I was talking to my field producer a minute ago on the way in, and there's so much negativity out there. And it seems like the media, that's all they want to do is tear people down, talk about what's wrong with our country, with our state, with our cities, with our people. And there's so much good.
There is.
And I think that's part of what the message here is that there is good, and the way you promote good is really being kind to people. That's the best gift you can give somebody, really, is kindness.
It is. And, part of the reason that we've so enjoyed your show, Earl, is because you highlight all the good things about Memphis. And there is so much going on. And we believe that, that feeds off of itself. So if there's more of us talking about the good stuff, it will continue to grow. Positive momentum is a great thing, and it feeds itself. So we're excited about all that. And, when we got this together, we talked a little bit about my partner and I and our common vision and what we're looking to achieve. And we have this common vision that is earn all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. Now, we're business people. We don't mind making money. It's kind of a good thing. But we got to save all we can. We got to be good stewards of that money so that then we can go ahead and give back to the community, the people that we love and care for by giving all we can. And today you're going to meet several people who we think hit lots of those criteria. Good people doing good stuff right here in Arlington, all the way down into Memphis. And I think by the end of this day, you're going to say, I've met some really great people today.
Well, the one requirement we have is there can be no negative people.
There we go.
It's all positive folks and positive about what's going on here. And if you go back, I remember the very first, self-improvement thing I ever did was I took a Think and Grow Rich course by Napoleon Hill. And he examined all of the success traits of all the millionaires at the time. I don't think there were any billionaires that lived in America. This was at the turn of the century. And it was finance to the library. The guy built all the libraries, Carnegie. Mm-hmm. And what they determined was every single one of these people got up every day with a plan.
Yep.
They were all positive and reinforced their plan, their short-term, long-term goals every single day. And that's really what the thing that kindness revolution is all about, because you come up with what your plan is, how do you accomplish your plan, your short-term, long-term goals.
I agree with you. And as you're planning to become better, you're planning to be more pleasant, you're planning to be happier in life, when you have the opportunity to be associated with some of the people like you'll introduce today, you walk away just feeling better about yourself. And, it's that whole pay it forward kind of thing. I don't know about you, but if I'm stuck in a traffic jam, I'm a lot more fun to be around if I've just had a dose of kindness. Right? That's what it's about.
And also letting people in.
Right.
You see, they got their blinker on. How many times do you see people just I'm not looking over there because I don't want them to know that I saw the blinker, and I'm not going to let them in traffic. And when you sit there and go, hey, come on in.
That's
and
right.
They look at you and they go, thank you.
That's right.
And it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But the reverse of that is road rage.
That's right. And, again, that's another thing that feeds off itself. And that's why you mentioned last time we were together, the times you've been out here, it seems like we have an awful lot of fun. We do. Because we feel that it's a contagious kind of thing. And when our customers are having fun, we're having fun. We're all being successful together. My goodness, man, that's a change that doesn't require a huge plan, a huge event. It just happens. It's organic.
I mean, you travel out internationally. You go into a lot of different offices. I don't go internationally, but I'm in a lot of different places every day. And the minute you walk in an environment, you can tell whether there's a happy environment or not a happy environment. And I think that makes people want to come back. If it's a customer, they want to do business with you. And why? Because you feel good when you're around these people. And conversely, we've seen it in sports, we've seen it in other places. You get one person that's disruptive, that's negative, that's counterproductive. They come in, and before long, you're seeing all the squabbling going on throughout the office. I'm sure as many employees you've had over the years, somebody has come in, and you go, hey, she said, there you go. That this is somebody that's not helping the situation. And you got to go, either you got to change your attitude or you're going to have to leave.
That's right. That's right. I don't want to make a negative analogy, but, if you're sitting here challenged with a major disease or a cancer or something like that, it doesn't mean take an aspirin.
Mm-mm.
It means be aggressive.
Yep.
And so we deal with that. We aggressively, proactively, and positively find people that are going to be substantively building each other on up. And that's why we're so happy to be a family and a team.
We've come up with a term for it, the kindness revolution, but really, you've been practicing for years. A lot of people. What the difference is now, this really is, you're trying to create an actual movement here.
We are. And we're hoping everybody will jump on board. And when you meet our four friends, today, I think people will have an opportunity. There is a call in action for each and every one of them, where people have an opportunity to become involved. So we've got our friend, John Butler. He's president of the Agri Center, and he's going to talk about the Ag Tech program, which we're real pleased to be part of. And it's going to be a great sharing time about what we were able to do to be impactful to youth last year and what we're looking to do this year. You're going to meet our friend Kevin Carter, who works with the town of Arlington. I'm real hep on the town of Arlington.
Yeah.
I love being here, and it's a good place. And I'll tell you, if there's a difficult, hard event that takes an awful lot of staging and work, our friend Kevin, he's been involved. And then you're going to meet our friend John. And John, you know what? He's a great guy. He's a business owner. He's an inventor. But the fact is, despite being a very successful corporate guy himself, he's out here doing what many people will not do, just in a form of love. And I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll tell you, you're going to enjoy talking to him as well. And then we're going to end up with our friend Donnie Mayo of Shepherd's Haven. And I think you've heard me say this before. Those are great people doing great things. And I'm proud to say, right here in Arlington.
Well, and you chose Arlington for the reasons you just mentioned. This is a place you wanted to be, and there's an architectural drawing of what you've got planned for. You're not just static here; you're growing, and you plan on helping Arlington grow.
We are. We're vested here in Arlington. We are looking to grow. We've got that nice $5 million project going on behind us here. I'm blessed to have the city have approved everything now, so we'll be looking to break some dirt here soon, and we hope that gives back to the economy and gets more people out here in Arlington, because Arlington, we believe, is a very special place.
In fact, the people that come in today don't know this. It costs them $1,000 to get out of the building today after they come on the show, just going towards your new project.
Well, that's all
really
right.
An idea.
That's that give all you can thing. All right, exactly.
Give all you can, or you can't leave. So, just kidding about that. They have very legitimate ways of financing this. But we've got Pete's out here. Come by and check the place out. Tell them how to get here, Bob.
All right. For all of our friends who want to come out and get us, we are actually in historic Depot Square of Arlington. For those of you who are looking for a reference, we're right on Mott Street. Again, go down to the historic Depot Square. We are right behind Off the Hoof. And you come on down here, you're going to see all the yellow balloons and an open door.
That's me waving at you.
That's right.
We got Garibaldi's Pizza here. They got snacks. They got drinks. So you're hungry, you want to beat the rush, come here, wait for the rush to die off, and then you'll get to meet all these folks in person and have something to eat, and then no traffic.
Absolutely. And you know how it is right here. You never know when we'll break out into a Nerf gun war. So you bring your Nerf gun if you'd like to bring.
Or a bigger weapon, if you want to win. All right, we're coming to you live from Arlington today. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. Just stay with us.